Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me, aren't you? Aren't you?
Why, no. I hadn't thought of it. But, Benjamin, I'm very flattered.
Mrs. Robinson, will you forgive me?
What?
Will you forgive me for what I just said?
It's all right.
No, it's not. It's not all right. That's the worst thing I've ever said to anyone.
I've heard worse.
Please forgive me because I don't think of you that way. I'm just all mixed up right
All
now.
right, calm down.
It makes me sick that I said that to you.
I forgive you.
Can you ever forget that I said that?
Well, forget about it right now.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's forgotten.
Good.
Benjamin.
Yes?
Would you unzip my dress?
On your what?
Your mother said I should lie down. The spare bed's piled high with coats. Do you mind if I lie down, Benjamin?
No. No, be my guest. Good night.
Benjamin, would you please unzip the dress?
I'd rather not.
Do you still think I'm trying to seduce you?
No, I don't.
With your parents just downstairs?
I ought to go down.
You have known me your whole life.
I know that.
Well, then, would you please? It's hard for me to reach. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are you scared of?
Oh, I'm not scared of anything.
Then why do you keep moving away?
Well, because this is my room, and if you're going to lie down, I don't think I should be here.
Haven't you ever seen anyone in a slip before?
Well, not in my parents' house, no.
You still think I'm trying to seduce you, don't you?
No, I don't. But what if they walked in?
Well, what if they did?
Well, it would look pretty funny, wouldn't it?
You think they'd be horrified that you saw me in my slip?
Well, they might get the wrong idea.
I don't see why. I'm twice your age.
That's not the point.
Benjamin, I am not trying to seduce you.
I know that.
Would you like me to seduce you?
What?
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm going downstairs now. I apologize for what I said. I hope you can forget it. I'm going downstairs.
Oh, he is not what you think he is, Elaine. He is not the sensitive soul you think. He has a selfish streak so wide it hides his vicious streak. Anything he doesn't disdain, he despises, and that includes himself. He is lazy, self-loathing, and not much fun to be with. And he is terrible in bed.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Am I?
You are.
Am I?
Yes.
Am I?
Yes. He is.
Elaine, I love you. Take off the dress.
Benjamin,
Will you take off the goddamn dress?
Oh, Benjamin!
You low-life scum! You excremental piece of garbage! Mr. Robinson, you depraved son of a bitch! Mr. Robinson, I can understand you feeling quite upset.
I am gonna cut your sick head off!
Daddy,
It ain't worth it, Howard!
Daddy, please!
It's all right, Peaches. I'm in control here.
Take it easy, Howard.
Everything's under control.
Put the axe down,
Mr.
Howard.
Robinson!
It's all right, Reverend. I'm in control. I'm in control!
Daddy, put it down!
You seduce my wife. You harass my daughter. You abduct her. You attempt to undress her in a holy place.
felt wonderful. We felt like the show was solid and was good. We were controlling it. It felt great.
Audiences have embraced this show everywhere you played. Why do you think it's such a crowd pleaser, this play?
Well, I think it's essentially an extraordinary situation, you know, with the older woman and the triangle, with the daughter and the young man. With Jason and Alicia, we have a very broad audience base, you know, because they have such huge fans, younger people. So we have a wide appeal, I think, age-wise. And I think that people truly, it's extraordinary to have a combination of sex and comedy, and it just works great.
Did you want to accept this role immediately? You had trepidations in accepting this role, didn't you? Or understanding her? Yeah.
About 2 years ago, when I started in London, well, I wasn't sure I was old enough. Of course I was, but that was my first thought. I called up my best friend and I said, they want me to do Mrs. Robinson. She said, we're not that old. I said, well, yes, actually, we are.
It's a nice little gap filler.
It's just such a great character. It's just so strong, and I really enjoy laughs.
Are the audiences different here, receiving the show differently in the United States than they were in London?
In a funny kind of way, I think they're quicker. Now, I think in part that's because we are. You know, the play has been honed a bit since I did it originally, because of all the, you know, successive casts. The playwright, Terry Johnson, has pared it down a little. The crew here on Broadway is stunning, and they move the show like it's never been moved before. So the whole thing has a different pace and everything, which is great.
Well, I saw the show in Baltimore. I had a wonderful, wonderful time, and I'm coming back to see it in New York.
Oh, you must see it here. We've grown a lot.